Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. This is Tassif, and this is my channel, which is all about social and political issues, both domestic and international. Sorry. All right. So my channel is about social and political issues, domestic and international. And so let's see who's here. We have some very interesting topics to discuss. Kushi is here. Hello, Kushi. Good evening. Thank you for joining. I announced this live stream ahead of time so that people get the opportunity to tune in so that they can plan. And so we just have to wait and see how many people join. Well, 6 likes already in 1 minute. That is great. Candy is here. Hello, Candy. And I also have a poll that I'm running, and the poll is, should daylight saving time be abolished? Very interesting question, obviously. I know people have different thoughts on this, and I will be discussing this later in the live stream. But before I get to that discussion later in the live stream, I wanted to have a sense of what my viewers think, okay? This is a community of freedom-loving people, so I want to know what your thoughts are on this topic. By the way, you can see I have a slightly different background. That's because I've changed the location of my live stream. Not a permanent change, but I'm doing it from a different room, so here I am. By the way, when you look at the clock behind me, it's actually 10:04 p.m. But I think the clock, when you look at that clock, it may look like 2 p.m. That's because whenever I do the live streams from my phone, I'm using the camera that's basically on top of the screen. So it just gives you a mirror image, which is why it may look like 2 p.m. It's not. It's actually past 10 p.m., 10:04 p.m. Okay, so my friends, as you are joining, please introduce yourself in the live chat window. If you have watched my live streams before, I can see Sassy is here, Candy is here, Kushi is here, John is here. You all have watched my live stream so many times. So thank you all for coming back. And those who are here for the first time, please introduce yourself in the live chat window and make sure that you respond to the poll question that I've asked. Should daylight saving time be abolished? I know people have opinions on this. Either you support daylight saving time or you oppose daylight saving time. Either you support the fact that we spring forward and fall back, okay? Spring forward in the spring, fall back in the fall. You either like the time change or you don't like it. If you don't like it, then what you likely prefer is the same time throughout the year, right? So I want to hear your thoughts on this. I will get to that discussion later in the live stream. So let me know what you think. And then we'll discuss that later on. Now, my friends, Donald Trump has received an award. Do you know what that award is? That's my question for you. It's a very prestigious award, and it's an award that truly reflects what the American people think about Donald Trump. Do you know what that award is? If you do, please write it in the live chat, okay? Okay, I see somebody has already made a guess. Spencer? Who else? Anyone wants to make a guess what award Donald Trump has won? Okay. All right, I'm going to give you the answer, but we'll give you a few more seconds to see if anyone else wants to make a guess. What award did Donald Trump receive? Okay, Spencer, Your guess is correct. It is the Patriot Award. The Patriot Award. And really, just from the name of this award, you can tell that this is something that Donald Trump deserves. Patriot of the Year, actually. Patriot of the Year, not just the Patriot Award. The proper name is the Patriot of the Year Award. This is something, just from the name, you can tell that this is something that Donald Trump deserves. And he got the award, the Patriot of the Year Award, at Fox Nation's Patriot Awards. This happened on Thursday night, which was yesterday. This is Friday night. And Donald Trump received this very prestigious award, Fox Nation's Patriot of the Year Award. If you think about it, Donald Trump has fought to save our country, and he is still fighting to save our country. He is a man who had a very comfortable life, luxurious life, billions and billions of dollars. He's a billionaire. He has billions and billions of dollars and a celebrity life, a life of luxury, lots of friends, lots of fame, money and fame. He has both. He had both. He had both before running for office. So he had a comfortable life, a wonderful family. He had everything. And he could have just enjoyed what he had. But he decided to run for public office. He prioritized running for public office to save the country. Exactly. He wanted to save the country, so he ran for office, the highest public office in the country. He decided to step out of his comfortable life of fame, wealth, luxury, and he decided that that he's going to run for office of the President of the United States. Donald Trump wanted to fight for all Americans. He wanted to fix our economy, grow our manufacturing sector, unleash American energy, create more opportunities, increase global competitiveness, strengthen our military. By increasing competitiveness, I mean increase America's competitiveness in the global economy, strengthen our military, and to bring peace in this country and around the world. So Donald Trump, a man of enormous wealth, a nice family, fame, fortune, everything, but he stepped away from all of that to put himself out in front of the public as a candidate for president. He did that. Remember when he first, made the announcement? Do you remember that speech? When Donald Trump first announced that he's running for president, who remembers that? This is like going back to 2015 now. We are now going back to 2015. Do you remember that? Freshly is here. Minnie is here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are watching this, please subscribe and stay connected. I would appreciate that. Subscribe, my friends. Jim is here. Jim from Chicago. Hello, Jim. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and stay connected. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So as I was saying, I'm looking at the comments. Let's see. Jim is here. Minnie is here. Sassy Candy. Great. Candy says, tell us more truth, Tassif. That's what I'm trying to do, Candy. Please make sure you hit the like button. Okay, so let me change the screen here on my end. And by the way, if you want to participate in the live chat window, please subscribe. And once you subscribe, you stay subscribed for 5 minutes, you'll be able to participate in the live chat. That's the threshold, and it's a very low it's a very low threshold. Subscribe and stay subscribed for 5 minutes. So Donald Trump, he walked out of, figuratively, if you think about it, the Trump Tower, right? The Trump Tower. Like, if you just imagine the Trump Tower being his life of luxury, life of fame and wealth and fortune, he stepped out of the Trump Tower and onto the streets of the United States of America. And he competed in the Republican primary for president. He won the primary. He became the nominee, the presidential nominee. He became the president 2016. He stepped out of a life of luxury to fight for the people. And in doing so, he became the victim of insults and name calling and so on and so forth. I mean, we've all seen how people started to go after Trump as soon as he announced that he's running for president. This is going back to 2015. Trump had so many friends, lots of friends. And then, as soon as he decided that he is going to run for office, a lot of his friends started, criticizing him and calling him names and insulting him and saying nasty things about him. He lost a lot of friends in the process, but you know what he gained? He gained the love and respect and the support of the American people. He gained the love and respect and the support of the American people when he was running for office for the first time. And he won the election. I'm not going to go into the details of, what happened. There were so many people running in the Republican primary. And a lot of people thought, oh, Trump's never going to win. He's not going to be the nominee. He's not going to be the nominee. I guarantee he's not going to be the nominee. People kept saying that, right? Do you remember? There were folks on TV making fun of Trump and saying that his candidacy is not a serious thing, that he's gonna lose. He's never gonna be the nominee. Because there were a lot of big Republican names running in the primary, remember? I'm not going to mention all the names, but there were some really big names, very prominent Republican names, very prominent Republican politicians who were running for president in the 2016 cycle. So many big names on stage, and people thought, oh, Trump's never going to win. Well, then he won the nomination. And people thought, oh, somehow he won the nomination. He's never going to win the presidency. And then he won the presidency. And that was like, at that point, the Democrats were like, oh my God, this is now real. And so the Democrats came up with the Russia collusion, that hoax, lots of witch hunt. They started, throwing a series of allegations at Trump, saying, oh, Trump did this, Trump did that. Lots of false allegations and accusations. Remember all that? Anyway, so this man, a true patriot, he had a life of luxury. He had a life of comfort, wealth and fame. But he decided that, you know what? I'm actually going to, my focus is going to be the American people. I want to save this country. I want to save this country. That is what Donald Trump wanted to do, and so he decided to run for office. I mean, a billionaire like him, why did he even have to run for office? He could have just stayed at home, enjoy golfing, spend time with family, enjoy luxury, travel around the world, expand your business. But he decided to run for office, the highest public office in the country, the President of the United States, and he won. In spite of everything that people told, oh, he's never going to win. He did win. He won, and he became one of the greatest presidents in American history. So Donald Trump ran for office to truly serve the public and to be the leader we need, and he is a true patriot. And so when I tell you that Donald Trump got the Patriot of the Year award during Fox Nation's Patriot Awards, don't you think that he is the one who deserves it? I mean, do you think that Trump deserves the award that he got? I believe so. I strongly believe so. And if you think that Trump is the Patriot of the Year, please write Trump the Patriot. Please write it in the chat window, my friends. Please write Trump the Patriot. NC is writing, where are you streaming from? I'm streaming from Madison, Wisconsin. That's where I am, Madison, Wisconsin, my friends. Madison, Wisconsin. One Texas miner is writing a question. Tassif, do you think Trump will be able to abolish the Department of Education? One Texas miner, I'm going to get to that question. I will answer that, absolutely. It's going to be a long answer, so can I get to that later on? It's going to be a long answer. I'll get to that later on, One Texas miner, okay? So let me remember that. I'm actually going to write it down. Hold on. I've got my laptop here. I'm going to write it down. Will Trump be able to abolish the Department of Education? So thank you for the question. So I'll be answering that afterwards. But the discussion that we're having right now, Donald Trump received the Patriot of the Year award. If you think that he truly deserves the award, as I requested you, write Trump the Patriot, and so many people are writing Trump the Patriot. Minnie writes, God bless him. Thank you, Minnie. Absolutely. Candy writes, Trump the Patriot. Sassy writes, Trump the Patriot. Minnie writes, Trump the Patriot. Spencer writes, we are all patriots. Absolutely. We are all patriots. And we stand with Donald Trump. Absolutely. Trump got the Patriot of the Year award. NC is saying, you're not in your usual space. Yeah, I am in a different room. It's still my apartment, but I'm in a different room, okay? I'm in the dining area. Okay? I'm in the dining area. So usually I do my live streams from my room where my desk is, but I'm in the dining area right now. And so you can see it's a slightly different setting, okay? I've got lots of lights here, so it's quite bright. I like this setting, okay? Okay, so as I was saying, Donald Trump was successful in his first term. He was successful in his first term. Sadly, over the last 4 years under the Biden-Harris administration, we, the American people, we suffered a lot. We suffered a lot. And the people of this country voted for Trump in 2024 because people realized that we need a true patriot in the White House. We need a true patriot who can fix the mess created by the Biden-Harris administration. A true patriot who can drain the swamp. A true patriot who can bring back peace and prosperity. My friends, if you believe that we need to drain the swamp, please write drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Right, drain the swamp. Okay, Shock Rock has a comment, a pretty nasty comment there from Shock Rock. I mean, really, you had a nasty comment about me. Okay? I mean, this is unacceptable. All right? You see that comment from Shock Rock. Okay? Now, I understand you support Trump, but you said something very bad about me. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna think for the next 5 minutes if what I should do about Shock Rock. Anyway, maybe I'll just disregard. By the way, drain the swamp. Please write drain the swamp. Drain the swamp, my friends. One Texas miner says block him. Should I block him? Let me do it. Yeah, maybe I'll just block him. Okay. Should I block him? Maybe I'll leave the person in here still. Okay. Maybe the person will apologize. Who knows? I don't expect it, but that would be quite good. So we suffered a lot in the last 4 years. Truly, everyone. If you are a middle-class American, if you are somebody who has financial challenges, okay? If you're in the middle class, or you are below the poverty level, if you are struggling, if you don't have a life of luxury, then I can tell you the last 4 years were truly bad. The last 4 years were truly bad. Under the Biden-Harris administration, we saw rising gas prices, rising grocery prices, supply chain was a complete mess. Okay, the transportation department, I don't know what the people in the transportation department do. Okay, with Pete Buttigieg in charge, I mean, I wonder what the government officials in the Department of Transportation, what they are doing. Okay, I mean, the transportation sector doesn't look good. I mean, all you have to do is look up the history of train derailments. Okay, look at the shipping industry. What a mess. Freshly says former mayor of no, it's actually Pete Buttigieg is not from Wisconsin. He's Indiana. He's the former mayor of is it what is it? South Bend, is it? Let's see. Pete Buttigieg. Hold on. South Bend. Yeah, he was the mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Okay, not from Wisconsin. Okay, Indiana. So yeah, I mean, really, what a disaster the transportation department under Pete Buttigieg. Okay, I mean, total loser. This guy, Pete Buttigieg, absolute loser, total loser. But anyway, he's not the topic. But you look department by department by department. You look at Department of Education. One Texas miner mentioned that Department of Education, a complete mess. Department of Transportation, a complete mess. Environmental Protection Agency, complete mess. Department of Energy, Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, complete mess. Department of Energy, complete mess. Okay? And we can go department by department by department. And we can talk about the waste and the inefficiency and the unnecessary spending. And really, with Biden-Harris in charge, our federal government is a complete mess. And we, the American people, we have suffered for the last 4 years. If you are a middle-class American, chances are very high that you've suffered financially. If you are somebody who's not in the middle class, maybe you are in a much more financially challenged, financially, challenging position. Maybe you're trying to, make more money, have a higher income to get to the middle class. Okay? Maybe you're below the poverty level. If you are struggling, then you agree with me that the last 4 years have been absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, if you think the last 4 years have been terrible, please write it in the chat window. Write last 4 years terrible, or however you want to express it. So really, I mean, just write last 4 years and terrible. Okay, Shock Rock is saying, please forgive me for making judgments upon. Okay, Shock Rock. See, I didn't block you. I don't want to block anyone, okay? You've expressed that you support Trump, which I truly appreciate, but you had some comments about me which I did not appreciate. I didn't like it, but you're apologizing, so thank you, okay? I hope you can, participate in a productive manner in this chat window. So, anyway, apology accepted. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Candy is writing last 4 years terrible. Ken is writing last 4 years terrible. One Texas Miner is writing last 4 years terrible. So thank you for sharing your views. Yes, the last 4 years were absolutely terrible. D. Surrey is writing last 4 years terrible. JEL, Gel is writing last 4 years mess. Yeah, it's a mess. Last 4 years were a complete mess. And so now we are once again feeling hopeful. We're feeling optimistic because Donald Trump is the president-elect. And so really, the people of this country voted for Donald Trump in 2024 because people realized that we need a true patriot in the White House to fix the mess that was created by the Biden-Harris administration. And to drain the swamp, we need Trump. To bring back peace and prosperity, we need Trump. And so Fox Nation's Patriot Awards was an event in which President-elect Trump was recognized as the Patriot of the Year. He truly deserves this award. I mean, do you think he truly deserves the award? Just write, Trump deserves the award. Trump deserves the award. The Patriot Award. I'm going to write it. Hold on. Patriot of the Year Award. Absolutely. Absolutely. Candy is writing, Trump deserves the award. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. We all agree. We all agree, my friends, that Trump deserves the award. So I was very happy to see that Donald Trump has gotten such an amazing award. Fox Nation's Patriot of the Year Award. Okay. And so now, and I'll also add this, there are more than 76 million people in this country who would agree that Donald Trump is the Patriot of the Year. Barb Johnson. Thank you, Barb Johnson. Surrey, thank you so much. Ken, thank you. Minnie, Sassy, everyone, so wonderful to see you. By the way, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, my friends. Help us get more subscribers, more viewers. Help us reach more people. Okay? Thank you, my friends. We are watching this amazing patriot And who's this patriot? That's Donald J. Trump. We're watching this amazing patriot form his new administration. I mean, have you been enjoying the process so far? Have you been enjoying the process so far, watching Donald Trump form his administration? You know, day after day after day, he has been releasing the names of people who he selected to be part of his administration. Are you having a great time watching all of that unfold? Please tell me, my friends. Please tell me. Donald Trump, you know, one after another, he announced who he selected for Secretary of State, Secretary of Transportation, Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary of Education. I mean, as he kept releasing the names, did you feel excitement? Were you happy? Marco Rubio, selected for Secretary of State. So many people, they love Marco Rubio. And then Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, Wisconsin's very own Sean Duffy, selected for the role of the Secretary of Transportation. Tulsi Gabbard, we love Tulsi Gabbard. Who loves Tulsi Gabbard? If you absolutely love and support Tulsi Gabbard, please write it. Share with others your views. Tulsi Gabbard, selected for the Director of National Intelligence. What an amazing role. My friends, please write Tulsi Gabbard. If you support Sean Duffy, write Sean Duffy. Gray 59 supports Sean Duffy. I support Sean Duffy. I've met Sean Duffy. I've got, you know, photos that I posted that I have with Sean Duffy. He's from Wisconsin. I've heard him speak many times. So truly, truly amazing. Sean Duffy. And then, you know, Linda McMahon, very, very successful businesswoman. Linda McMahon selected to be the Secretary of Education. And then, are we going to talk about Kristi Noem? Are we going to talk about Kristi Noem? Kristi Noem selected to be the Secretary of Homeland Security. Secretary of Homeland Security. I mean, this department is going to be one of the most important departments in the Trump administration, Homeland Security, because you know what? This is the department that's going to work every day to secure the border, to deport the illegals, to catch the criminal illegals. Homeland Security. Catch the criminal illegals, secure the border, enforce our nation's immigration laws. Pam Bondi, for the role of the Attorney General. Do you agree that we need a solid conservative to be the Attorney General? And Pam Bondi from Florida, she is the right person for the job. Pam Bondi, my friends. Ken is saying, I support Tulsi Gabbard. One Texas minor writes, I really like her. Charisse is writing, love Tulsi Gabbard. Saray says, Tulsi Gabbard rocks. Minnie writes Tulsi and then thumbs up. Gray 59 writes, we love Tulsi. Candy writes, me, love Tulsi. Minnie says, I see a brighter future for us all in the future. Absolutely. Freshly, I see your comment, Freshly. So Tulsi Gabbard can get the job done as the Director of National Intelligence, okay? If confirmed, she can get the job done. And she used to be a Democrat. Okay, everyone, the whole world knows it, that she used to be a Democrat. In fact, not just a Democrat, but she was a Democrat congresswoman. But you know what? Tulsi Gabbard left the Democrat Party. She walked away from the Democrat Party. She left the Democrat Party. She separated herself from the Democrat Party. She detached herself from the Democrat Party. And for a while, she did not have any party affiliation. She left the Democrat Party, but she, you know, she didn't become a Republican right away. She took her time, obviously. There was a transition period. But then she joined the Republican Party. It was at a Trump rally, if you remember that Tulsi Gabbard announced that she is joining the Republican Party, and she endorsed Trump. And so Tasfikur is here. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you, Tasfikur. Thank you. So L is saying Tulsi. Yes, lots of support for Tulsi Gabbard. And so, my friends, Tasfikur is saying leave a like, folks. Please, yes, listen to Tasfikur from Ohio. Listen to Tasfikur. Please like this video, my friends. Please like this video, okay? I would appreciate that. You gotta hit the like button, okay? You gotta hit the like button. This is going well. Marjorie is saying hi, T. Hello, Marjorie. Thank you for being here, Marjorie. So, Tulsi Gabbard, she went through a transition. She went from being a Democrat to leaving the Democrat Party and then to becoming a Republican. And I have met Tulsi Gabbard. I can tell you, my friends, if you trust me, please listen to what I have to say. I have met Tulsi Gabbard. She visited Dane County a number of times. I attended an event. The first time I met Tulsi Gabbard, she came to Dane County. I met her there. Really wonderful woman, great leader. And then I met Tulsi Gabbard again. She came back to Dane County, Wisconsin, heard her speak at an event, met her again, and then saw her again at another event that she did with RFK Jr., who, by the way, is another great selection, great pick by Donald Trump, RFK Jr. for Secretary of Health and Human Services. So I have met Tulsi Gabbard, and not once, but a few times. And I can tell you, she is genuine. She's honest. And yes, she used to be a Democrat, but her values and principles did not allow her to continue being a Democrat. So she left the Democrat Party when she saw all the things that go on behind the scenes within the Democrat Party. She left the party. She became an independent. For a while, she didn't have party affiliation, and then she became, from being a Democrat, she went to becoming a Republican. Yeah. So, I respect her. I support her. I think she's going to do great. And so anyway, as I was saying, Donald Trump is forming his administration. Then he selected RFK Jr. for Health and Human Services, which is also pretty amazing. Donald Trump selected Dr. Oz, Dr. Mehmet Oz. I like Dr. Oz. I was hoping that he would win the Pennsylvania Senate race in 2022. He did not, but it's okay. He's now going to be the administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. That's the role that Donald Trump selected Dr. Oz for. So that's great. And then there are so many others. There are so many others that Trump selected for various roles in the administration. So I am having a wonderful time watching the process. Okay? I'm having a wonderful time watching the process. And on this channel, I have shared with you, my thoughts as we learned day by day, as we learned, okay, today Trump nominated this person for this role. Today Trump announced that he's selecting this person for this role. As those announcements came, I did my live streams. I shared with you my thoughts day after day after day, and I still continue to do that. Okay? Now, we are traveling, we're experiencing this journey together. I mean, do you agree with me that these series of live streams, on this channel, it's a series of live streams that we're doing day after day after day, sometimes more than once a day. It's like a journey. Are you enjoying this journey? This journey that we are experiencing together. I start the live stream, you all tune in, and you share your thoughts. I share my thoughts. You ask questions. I listen to your thoughts. I learn from you. We learn from each other. Are you enjoying this journey? I mean, this journey started many months ago. I know some of you have been watching my live streams pretty much from day one. Laura is here. Laura Floyd from Texas. You can ask Laura. Laura, always good to see you. So Laura Floyd from Texas has been watching my channel for many months now, Laura. Is that correct? I don't know how many months, but back when I had, very few subscribers, when I had in my initial days of live streaming, I remember Laura has been watching for a long time. Laura from Texas. By the way, please tell Laura how much we love Texas. Okay? Tell Laura Floyd how much we all love Texas. And one Texas minor is here. So tell our friends from Texas, Laura Floyd and one Texas minor, tell them how much we love Texas. Candy says we love Texas. I'm gonna write it too. We all love Texas. We all love Texas, right? Angel is writing Texas. NC is writing, I've been watching you for years. Well, thank you, NC. I appreciate that. One Texas minor is saying thank you. We love our friends from Texas, right? And we love Texas. Okay. So, my friends, if you still have not subscribed, please subscribe. Support this channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and you can help us get there. Laura Floyd is writing, howdy from San Antonio, Texas. We love Texas, Laura. We love Texas, all right? And we love our friends from Texas, and we support Texas. We support Governor Greg Abbott, and we support the National Guard. We support the law enforcement. We support Texas. Absolutely. All right, my friends, give me 1 second. So, yeah. Texas, really. Texas has such great leaders. I mean, the law enforcement in Texas, the National Guard, anyone and everyone involved in keeping Texas safe. We love them. Soray is writing, love Texas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, my friends. Please make sure you hit the like button. It is very, very important. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Support this channel and hit the like button, my friends. Thank you so very much. Okay. Freshly is writing, San Antonio is a beautiful city. Love. Yeah, absolutely. And so, as I was saying, this is a journey and we are traveling together. This is a wonderful journey and we are traveling together day after day after day. As the news breaks, as updates are available, through this channel we are sharing with each other our thoughts about what's happening in American politics. Not just American politics, but global politics. And so this is a journey. I truly appreciate this journey. And so, we're going to keep moving forward. People said, some people thought that, oh, maybe on November 6th, the day after the election, my channel is going to be shut down. No, here we are. November 6th was a month ago because this is December 6th right now. And here we are still doing live streams, and we are victorious. We are victorious. Do you remember how people said, oh, your channel's going to shut down on November 6th. You're going to lose. Here we are. Here we are, my friends. We are strong, and we are getting stronger every single day. Behave is here. Hello, Behave. Thank you for being here. So we are watching the Trump administration being formed. And this time, Donald Trump is very, he's selecting the right people for the right jobs, and he's making the right decisions. Okay? During Trump's first term in office, we saw that he selected people, he had to fire a bunch of people and get new people. So this time, Donald Trump is making careful decisions. Misty is here. Hi, Misty. Thank you for being here, Misty. So good to see you. My friends, hit the like button. We're 5 likes away from 50. Can we get there? We're 5 likes away from reaching 50. Okay, so please help us get to 50, my friends. By the way, this video is in subscriber-only mode, which means that if you subscribe and stay subscribed for 5 minutes, then you will be able to participate in the live chat. Anyone can watch this video. You don't have to be a subscriber to watch it. You can watch this video without being a subscriber, but to participate in this awesome live chat. By the way, is this live chat awesome? I mean, anyone who has not participated in the live chat and is wondering, hey, should I participate in the live chat? I don't know. Is it good? Is it an awesome live chat? I just wrote awesome live chat. If you support my views, write awesome live chat. Let the new viewers know how awesome this live chat is. Misty, thank you for always supporting this channel. Suzanne, good to see you, Suzanne. Suzanne is writing awesome live chat. That's what I'm talking about. Candy is writing awesome live chat. So thank you, my friends. Please, if I'm talking to the people out there watching this, if you are watching this for the first time, or let's say you're not watching this for the first time, you've watched my live streams before, but for whatever reason you decided not to subscribe, now is your chance. Please subscribe. Wait for 5 minutes, start the stopwatch. Wait for 5 minutes. Hit the subscribe button, wait for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, you'll be able to participate in the live chat window. So if you want to participate in the live chat, please, my friends, hit the subscribe button and give it 5 minutes and then participate in the live chat. The True Patriot says, I'm here, but I'm listening, not typing. Yay, multitasking. Well, True Patriot, thank you so much for joining, okay? Thank you for tuning in. If you've got other things that you are doing, that's perfectly okay. You can multitask, but just stay connected. The True Patriot. Thank you so much. Ken says, awesome live chat. Yeah, if you are multitasking, let's say you're listening to the discussion, but you've got other things you need to do. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, do it. Just stay connected. Okay, stay connected and listen to what we are discussing. Jet is here. Hello, Jet. Thank you for being here. So, Donald Trump, as I was saying, we are watching Donald Trump, create this amazing administration. And this time, Trump is very careful about the people that he's selecting. He is making careful decisions because previously, during the first Trump administration, we saw how Trump had to fire a bunch of people, right? After he selected them, he realized that they were not doing the jobs properly. And so he had to fire them and get new people. And there was a lot of turnover. But this time, Trump is making careful decision. He's selecting the right people for the right jobs, okay? And we are watching Donald Trump form his new administration. So Trump nominated various leaders for cabinet positions. He also announced the names of many others for various key positions in the new Trump administration. Kash Patel for FBI. Who likes that pick? Kash Patel for FBI. I'm asking you. Please let me know in the live chat, okay? Please let me know in the live chat. Do you support Kash Patel for FBI director? Donald is writing, I'm in Texas, first time, sounds good, looks good. I don't understand the final part of your comment. What does sound... Oh, what does sound mind look like? You. Well, thank you. Now I understand. Sorry, took me a little bit. Okay. So you think I have sound mind. That's what you're thinking, right? Thank you. Thanks for your support, Donald. I appreciate that. Donald from Texas. By the way, Donald, is it Donald Kistler? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Is it Kistler? Is that the last name? Is that the last name? Donald from Texas. Okay, let's see. Okay, Donald says yes. Donald is watching for the first time, and I want to tell something to Donald, okay? Donald is watching for the first time from Texas, and Donald, there's something I'm going to tell you, and I'm sure that my friends here will agree with me. Donald, I absolutely like your first name. I like your first name, Donald. Thank you so much. Okay, because your first name is also the first name of the greatest leader we have, Donald Trump. So, Donald from Texas. This is so perfect. Thank you, Donald. Thank you for joining. I hope you will continue to be a part of this community, okay? So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. And I'm sure my friends will support when I say that Donald from Texas, we love your first name. Absolutely. And we love Texas. We were actually having that conversation. I don't know if you missed that part. Just a few minutes ago, we were talking about how much we love Texas. You know, freedom-loving people, no matter where they are in the country, okay? You could be in Wisconsin, you could be in New York, you could be in Virginia, you could be in Utah, you could be in Mississippi, wherever, you know, wherever you are in America, if you are a freedom-loving person, then you love Texas. Freedom-loving people love Texas. Misty says we love Texas, absolutely. So Donald, thank you for being a part of this conversation, and we love your first name, Donald, and we love the fact you're from Texas. So thank you, my friends. Appreciate it so very much. Okay, so I'm gonna move forward here. We have a lot more to discuss, and let me tell you, you know, we are watching Donald Trump form his administration. And by the way, I have to talk about one person in particular. One person in particular I have to talk about, and that is Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth. Okay? Pete Hegseth is a great candidate for Secretary of Defense. Welder Bill is here. Welder Bill writes, "Good evening, Mr. Tassif. Greetings from Las Vegas. Just now tuning in. Hello, everyone." Thank you, Welder Bill. So good to see you. Welder Bill from Texas. Thank you. Terry is here. Hello, Terry. So, Terry Bryan. Hello, Terry Bryan. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. See, we crossed 50 likes already. It's 56 likes right now. 56 likes. This is so great. Please keep supporting this channel. Okay? Please keep supporting this channel. We are 55 minutes into the live stream and we have 56 likes. This is great. This is so great. Tasfikur has a point about Pete Hegseth. Tasfikur, let me tell you my thoughts, okay? I support Pete Hegseth. Absolutely. I support Pete Hegseth. I think he's going to be a great Secretary of Defense. Okay, he's an excellent nominee. He's a veteran. He's highly respected, and you know his co-workers at Fox, they love Pete Hegseth. Okay, he's got a great reputation, and he has great relationship with his co-workers. He's a family man. Pete Hegseth's a great guy. Okay, and you know what is sad is that there are members of Congress who are opposing this nomination. Okay, who are opposing this nomination. My friends, let me tell you, we the Republicans, we will have a majority in the new Congress. We will have a majority in the US Senate. We will have a majority in the US House. We will have Donald Trump in the White House when the new term starts, when the new Congress starts. And so I expect that with the majority in the Senate, we will have the votes needed to confirm Pete Hegseth as the new Secretary of Defense. Would you like to see Pete Hegseth as the new Secretary of Defense? If so, then write Pete, new Secretary of Defense. Please write it. Pete, new Secretary of Defense. Pete, new Secretary of Defense. If you support Pete Hegseth to be the new Secretary of Defense, please write it. Okay? In the chat window. Tasfikur is writing, would love to see Pete as new Secretary of Defense. Misty is writing Pete, new Secretary of Defense. Candy is writing Pete, new Secretary of Defense. Absolutely. Angel is writing Pete, new Secretary of Defense. We're talking about Pete Hegseth. Ken is writing Pete and then a thumbs up. Jardine is writing Pete. Absolutely. Pete Hegseth. We want to see him as the new Secretary of Defense. Saray is writing Pete, new Secretary of Defense. Thank you so much, my friends. So here's what's going on. It seems like there may be some Republicans opposing Pete Hegseth, opposing his nomination. It's kind of sad. This is really sad. This is really sad. If there are Republicans who are opposing Pete Hegseth for the role of the Secretary of Defense, that is really sad. That is really sad, okay? We have a president-elect who won in a landslide. We have a president-elect who won in a landslide. Armando is writing, I really like listening to you in your channel. I'm from Colombia. Congratulations. Well, Armando, thank you so very much. Armando, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Fred is here. Fred writes, hello, Tassif. Hello, Fred. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Donald is writing, I'm a veteran. Thank you, Donald, for your service. You know, Donald Kistler from Texas is writing, I'm a veteran, airborne ranger. Well, thank you, Donald, for your service. We support our veterans. We support our veterans. Angel is writing, thank you for your service, Donald. My friends, anyone who's watching, if you support our veterans, please say, I support American veterans. Please, I'm going to write it. Hold on. I'm going to write it. I support American veterans. Absolutely. I will say it every day. I support American veterans. Misty is writing, thank you, Donald. Candy is writing, Donald, thank you. I support American veterans. So, Donald, thank you for your service. Misty is writing, I support American veterans. We absolutely do. Angel is saying, I support veterans. Oh, you're married to a veteran too, Angel? Thank you. Tell your spouse, thank you for serving the country. Okay. Candy is writing, I support American veterans. Ken is writing, I support American veterans. Absolutely. Each and every single day, we can say proudly, loud and clear, I support American veterans. Okay. Donald is writing, Pete is excellent. And so, really, hold on. I got to look at the screen here. By the way, my friends, please subscribe if you have not done so already. We need your support. This channel needs your support, my friends. Okay? I need 143 more subscribers to get to 10,000. 143 more subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I need 143 more subscribers to get to 10,000 subscriber mark. Help this channel get to 10,000, okay? Please, my friends. I would really appreciate that, okay? So please support this channel. Subscribe. Subscribe and support this channel. All right. So let me talk about Pete Hegseth. By the way, we are 1 hour and 1 minute into the live stream, and more than 12,000 people have watched this live stream already. More than 12,000 people. Okay, in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Okay. Armando is saying, I support American veterans. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. All right. Okay, my friends. So let me move forward here. More than 12,000 viewers have watched this live stream. More than 12,000 viewers in 1 hour. This is exciting. I think our momentum is back. More than 12,000. Isn't that great? Welder is writing, come on, guys and girls, subscribe if you haven't already. Absolutely. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Hold on. Okay. I gotta fix the screen here on my end. Give me 1 second, my friends. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a bit excited because our momentum is back. More than 12,000 viewers in 1 hour. So this is great. This is great. Thank you so very much. And we are talking about our veterans. So we support our veterans. We are proud of our veterans. And Pete Hegseth is a veteran. Pete Hegseth is a veteran. We support him. And so let me tell you what's going on. We have a majority in the House for the new Congress. We have a majority in the Senate for the new Congress. We will have Donald Trump in the White House. And the American people made it very clear. The American people, by voting for the Republicans, made it very clear that the American people want the Republicans to be in power to make big changes. Okay, Freshly is writing, House is a slim majority toss-up. Yes, House is a slim majority, but it's still a majority. Okay, it's a slim majority, I understand, which is an issue, but it is a majority. Okay, so that's what we love. Okay, Freshly is writing, we need toss-up in Congress 2026. Freshly, thank you so much. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I so very much appreciate it, Freshly. Thank you. Uh, so Laura is applauding. Candy is applauding. Thank you so much, everyone. So yes, the American people, by voting for the Republicans, made it very clear that the American people want to see big changes in Washington, big changes, not little changes here and there, not incremental changes here and there, not little tweaks here and there, big changes, drastic changes. Okay? Okay? The American people said, make drastic changes in government and make it more efficient. The American people want to see waste being cut, unnecessary spending being cut. The American people voted for Republicans so that the Republicans can cut down waste and cut unnecessary spending and combat fraud and abuse. Cut down unnecessary spending, combat fraud and abuse. Okay? Make big changes, make the government more efficient. So that's why the American people voted for the Republicans. So the American people, the American citizens are expecting that the Republicans in Washington, in the House, in the Senate, in the White House, the Republicans will work in a way that advances the America First agenda. Listen, I got to ask you one more question. Do you support, I'm asking you, if you are watching this, if you are looking at the screen, you're listening to the sound of my voice, I'm asking you, do you want to see the America First agenda being implemented? Do you support the America First agenda? I'm going to write it. I support the America First agenda. I support the America First agenda. If you support the America First agenda, please write the same thing in the chat window. Just say, I support the America First agenda, or simply write America First. Angel is writing, I support the America First agenda. Absolutely. Soray is saying, of course, American First. Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. Misty is writing, I support the America First agenda. Candy is writing, I support the America First agenda. Absolutely. Thank you. What is the America First agenda? What is the America First agenda? We will take care of the Americans first. We will secure the border. We will enforce our nation's immigration laws. We will make our communities safe and secure. We will unleash American energy and make America energy independent. We will make sure that America competes very successfully at the global level. We will make sure that the Americans have food security. We will make sure that the Americans are able to pursue the opportunities to climb the ladder of success. Really, I mean, that's America First. America First, absolutely. Put the Americans first. Prioritize the Americans. Look at the Democrats. What are they doing? They are prioritizing the illegal immigrants, but we don't want to see that. We want to see our elected officials putting Americans first. Absolutely. So, my friends, we are 1 hour, 9 minutes into the live stream. More than 13,300 people have watched this video. The number will keep going up if you continue to support this channel by subscribing and by hitting the like button. So, going back to what I was saying, America First. America First. We all want to see the America First agenda. Corina is here. Hi, Corina. Thank you for being here. And so the American people voted for the Republicans so that the Republicans can work in a way that advances the America First agenda. Secure the border, deport the illegals, make America energy independent, strengthen the military, ensure a business and worker-friendly climate, fight inflation, and reduce prices in the market. This is what the American people want to see happen. And we have a wonderful opportunity to accomplish all that. We have a wonderful opportunity to implement the America First agenda. We have a wonderful opportunity to make America great again. The Secretary of Defense is a very important position, and Donald Trump has chosen Pete Hegseth to be in that position. And I believe that the American people support Donald Trump's choice. Of course, there are people on the left who will try to create barriers for the nominee. They will try to create barriers for Pete Hegseth. There are people on the left-wing politicians and the activists. They don't want to see Pete Hegseth being confirmed for the position of the Secretary of Defense. So they are trying to come up with all kinds of stories, and they're engaging in name calling and insults to try to stop Pete Hegseth from being confirmed. But the Republicans in Congress must stay united. Do you agree with me? The Republicans in Congress, in the Senate, must stay united, and they must support the nominee, Pete Hegseth. That is what the American people want to see. Do you agree with me, my friends? Let's see. Freshly is writing, yes, support the VA. Take care of veterans. Rebecca Adams is writing, take care of veterans. Saray is writing, provide local health care for veterans. Donald is writing, American first. True Patriot is writing, make America healthy. Absolutely. That's a big priority. Make America healthy again. In fact, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write it. The True Patriot, make America healthy again. We can all repeat that. Make America healthy again. So there are Democrats who are trying to come up with different strategies to stop the confirmation of Pete Hegseth. But the Republicans must stay united, as I said. The Republicans must stay united to support Pete Hegseth. Hold on. Let me... Okay. Gerlina is writing, make America healthy again. That's great to see, Gerlina. One Texas Miner is writing, make America healthy again. Candy is writing, make America healthy again. Ken Berry is writing, yes, healthy, absolutely. So, and RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's going to be working on that priority to make America healthy again. So, my friends, as I was saying, the Democrats are trying to create barriers for Pete Hegseth so that he doesn't get the confirmation. And you know, it is sad to see that some Republicans may also be opposing Pete Hegseth. Okay, it's very sad to see that. Very sad. I believe that the Republicans in Washington must stay united to support Pete Hegseth and to support the other nominees, the other people who Trump chose to be part of his administration. And so here's what Donald Trump had to say about Pete Hegseth. Okay, let me tell you. Are you ready for... hold on. I got to change the screen here. Okay. So Donald Trump said, here's what Trump said. Okay, so listen to this. Trump said, Pete Hegseth is doing very well. His support is strong and deep, much more so than the fake news would have you believe. He was a great student, Princeton/Harvard educated, with a military state of mind. He will be a fantastic, high-energy Secretary of Defense, one who leads with charisma and skill. Pete is a winner, and there is nothing that can be done to change that. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I mean, Donald Trump is strongly supporting Pete Hegseth. He nominated Pete Hegseth, and he is also making sure that people understand that Donald Trump was supporting, is supporting, and will continue to support Pete Hegseth. Gorlina is writing, Pete is perfect for the job. Absolutely, Gorlina. Absolutely, Pete is perfect for the job. So here's what I'll tell you. Do you remember when Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh for U.S. Supreme Court? Do you remember that? Listen, I want to hear from you. Do you remember when Donald Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh for U.S. Supreme Court? Just say yes, I remember. John is writing, we want Pete. Absolutely, John, we want Pete. One Texas Miner is writing, yes, I definitely remember. So you may also remember that after Donald Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court, the left-wing politicians, they went crazy. They went absolutely crazy. The left-wing politicians, the Democrats, they went crazy. And they tried to stop Brett Kavanaugh from being confirmed. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Listen, I got to ask you, do you remember that? One Texas Miner is writing, they went absolutely nuts. Yeah, they went absolutely nuts. The left-wing politicians, the Democrats, they went absolutely like crazy when Donald Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court. And so what did the left-wing politicians do? One Texas Miner is writing, made all kinds of false accusations. Absolutely. That's what the left wing did. They came up with lies after lies after lies, and allegations and accusations to stop Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation. But Brett Kavanaugh is a very, very strong man. And Donald Trump is a very, very strong man. They both are very strong. So Donald Trump continued to support Brett Kavanaugh. And Brett Kavanaugh, in spite of all the challenges and all the name-calling and insults and the allegations, Brett Kavanaugh, with a lot of strength, he moved forward. You know, a lot of people in that position would probably have withdrawn. There are people out there who would probably say, you know, if they were in Brett Kavanaugh's place, if they were in Brett Kavanaugh's shoe as a nominee for Supreme Court, a lot of people out there would probably say, I don't want to deal with this. I can't deal with this. So many allegations. You know, my family is going through so much of pain. I can't deal with this. You know, I'm just going to withdraw my nomination and go home. But you know, Brett Kavanaugh, he did not surrender. Did he surrender? Did Brett Kavanaugh surrender? Did he walk away from the nomination? Did he say, Mr. Trump, I apologize, but you know, I don't want to be the U.S. Supreme Court justice. I'm going home. I can't go through all this. Did he walk away? Did he surrender? Did he retreat? No. No. Brett Kavanaugh, what an amazing man. What an amazing man. Brett Kavanaugh. He went ahead. He did not surrender in spite of all the allegations and the accusations and the lies. Brett Kavanaugh, he continued, an honest man. Brett Kavanaugh continued to move forward. All the left-wing strategies failed. The Democrats failed, and Brett Kavanaugh is now on the Supreme Court. He's a justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. AC Cruz is here. Hi, AC. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, AC. AC from Arizona. Thank you for being here. Please continue to support this channel, my friends. You got to hit the like button and you got to subscribe. I need 130 more subscribers to get to 10,000. Will you help me get there? Let me ask you this. Will you help me get to 10,000 subscribers? Just 130 more subscriptions to get to 10,000. Will you help me get there, my friends? Let me know in the live chat, okay? Let me know if you're going to help me get to 10,000 subscribers. It's going to be an amazing milestone for this channel. 10,000 subscribers. It's going to be really wonderful. Will you help me get there? Please subscribe. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And those who have subscribed already, I am so very grateful for all your support. I'm very, very grateful for all your support. If you have already subscribed. And if you have not, please subscribe, my friends. Okay, so let me continue. As I was saying, so Brett Kavanaugh, no matter how big the challenges were, no matter how big the left-wing lies and false accusations were, Brett Kavanaugh, he won. He defeated the lies, he defeated the false allegations, and he was confirmed to be a justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. And so, why do I mention Brett Kavanaugh? I hope Pete Hegseth will also be confirmed to be the Secretary of Defense. Pete Hegseth is also going through a very challenging time right now. People on the left are coming up with all kinds of false accusations and allegations, a lot of falsehoods, accusations, allegations, lies. The people on the left, they are spreading all kinds of lies. The Democrats are spreading all kinds of lies. The Democrats are doing that. The Democrats are really experts at spreading lies. They're experts at spreading lies. That's what they're doing. They're trying to stop Pete Hegseth from becoming the Secretary of Defense. The Democrats don't want to see Pete Hegseth confirmed to be the Secretary of Defense, so they're spreading lies and false allegations to stop him. But I am confident that Pete Hegseth is going to work really hard to overcome all these challenges that are in front of him. Okay? So let's wait and see what happens. Donald Trump obviously strongly supporting Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth is also, as Trump mentioned, a very high energy person. So let's wait and see what happens going forward. Okay, I'm going to look at a few comments. I know lots of comments are coming in. I think I missed responding to many comments, so I'm gonna see what comments I missed. Okay, Rebecca Adams is asking, who are you anyway? Are you in office somewhere? Never seen or heard of you. Okay, Rebecca, all you got to do. By the way, if anyone wants to answer Rebecca's question, like Rebecca is asking me, who are you anyway? So I know a lot of my friends here have been watching my channel for a long time. If you want to tell Rebecca who I am, a little bit about me, based on what you think, you can let Rebecca know that. But Rebecca, what I will tell you is please visit my website, tausifanam.net, and you will find my bio. You'll find lots of pictures about me. From the pictures, you'll have a good sense of my political involvement. You'll learn a lot about me. You'll learn a lot about the things that I've done, the things that I do. So go to my website. And Rebecca, if you don't want to go to my website, if you just type my name, Tausif Anam, on a search engine, you'll find lots of information about me. Okay, so I've mentioned my bio many times here. So I don't want to do it again. I don't want to go and say, oh, this is who I am, this is my history, this is what I've done, this is my academic qualification, this is my professional qualification, these are my accomplishments. I don't want to go down the list. So please do that, Rebecca. I would appreciate. By the way, and anytime somebody asks me like, "Who are you?" I appreciate that question. If you want to know more about me, if you have expressed an interest to get to know more about me, my background, my history, my credentials, I appreciate that. So Rebecca, please go and look at my website, okay? And if you want to be a part of this community, I see you're commenting, which means you've subscribed already, because the live chat is in subscriber only mode. So Rebecca, I appreciate that you've subscribed. I hope you will stay subscribed and stay connected so you can continue to watch these live streams and participate. Okay. So Rebecca, thank you so much for that. And everyone, let's just welcome Rebecca. Okay. Rebecca, welcome to the channel. So Misty, thank you. Gerlina, thank you all for your support. The True Patriot, thank you so very much. Okay, so as I was saying, Pete Hegseth is also, he's a victim of all the false allegations and accusations. But Pete Hegseth is strong. I think he's going to overcome all the challenges. He's going to defeat the opposition coming from the left. And Pete Hegseth, I'm confident he's going to work very hard to get the nomination, he has the nomination to get the confirmation. So let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see what happens going forwards. But my support is for Pete Hegseth. I support him, and I hope that he gets confirmed to be the Secretary of Defense. Okay. Now, there's another nominee who I want to talk about. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So wait for this. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. There's another nominee who I want to talk about. By the way, I got to drink some water here. Hold on. I'm so thirsty. I talk so much. Like I've been talking nonstop for almost 1 hour and 30 minutes, and so I'm super thirsty. So hold on. Okay, so there's another nominee who I wish to talk about. But before I go into that discussion, I would once again ask you to please subscribe. Please subscribe, okay? I need 126 subscriptions to get to 10,000. If I get overwhelming support from all of you, we can get 126 subscriptions tonight. It's possible. It is possible. 126 subscriptions, okay? Might sound like a lot for one night, but it is possible. If you all subscribe, I mean, there are 159 people watching at this very moment. And I know many of you are subscribers. But then there are those who have not subscribed yet. So if you subscribe, that'd be great. AC is asking, where's your tea? Well, AC, my tea, I made the tea before I started the live stream, and I drank the tea. There's probably just one more drop left. That's it. It's gone. Okay. Black tea. I made the tea right before I started the live stream, and in the last 1 hour and 30 minutes, that all the tea is gone. Every drop. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, help me get to 10,000 subscribers, my friends, okay? I was telling you that I need 126 subscriptions. Now I only need 124. 2 more subscriptions just came in this direction. Okay. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you so very much. And now I'm going to go into the next part of this live stream. And there's one more nominee I want to talk about. This is very important. You're going to want to listen to this, my friend. So let me ask you, before I go into the discussion, are you listening to me? I'm going to be talking about one more very, very, very important nomination. Very important nomination. Are you listening? James is saying yes. Misty is writing, my daughter is upstairs, sick too. Okay, well, sorry to hear that, Misty. We wish your daughter all the very best, okay? I hope she recovers soon, okay? Misty, convey our best wishes to your daughter for a speedy recovery. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about a very important nomination. I know you are hearing, some of you said, yes, we are ready. Okay. Donald Trump has nominated a solid Republican to become the next U.S. ambassador to China. Do you know who that is? Please do not look it up on the internet. Just make a guess. Do you know who that is? Donald Trump has nominated a solid Republican to be the next United States ambassador to China. Do not look up the name. You can easily just type it on a search engine and get the answer. Don't do that. Tell me who it is. Do you know? Any idea, my friends? Any guess? James says no. Rebecca says, One Texas miner says, you're welcome. Okay. So that was a response to a different comment. Any idea? Rebecca is writing Ted Cruz. John is writing Kushner. Surey is saying do tell. John is saying, John said Kushner. Did you say Kushner? No. Make some more guesses before I give you the answer. James is saying Cruz. Okay, you're thinking Ted Cruz. Misty is saying Elon. No, not Elon. Freshly has the right answer. Congratulations. Freshly has the right answer. Former U.S. Senator David Perdue. Former U.S. Senator David Perdue. That is correct. Former U.S. Senator David Perdue has been selected by Donald J. Trump to become the U.S. ambassador to China. This is so great. So David Perdue, when he was in the Senate, he represented Georgia, the state of Georgia, in the U.S. Senate. He's from Georgia. And I think this is one of the most important diplomatic roles in the world right now. I mean, when you look at all the different diplomatic roles that are available all over the world, I think becoming the U.S. ambassador to China, it is one of the most important diplomatic positions in the world, in my opinion. Okay, people out there may disagree with me. It is I think, in my opinion, it's one of the most important roles in the world, in the diplomatic arena, to be the U.S. ambassador to China. We know that China is competing and trying to become more powerful than the United States. That's what China is trying to do. China is trying to become more powerful than the United States. But America continues to be the greatest and the best. I know that in the last 4 years, I've mentioned this so many times. In the last 4 years, we have suffered tremendous losses As a country, we have suffered tremendous losses. Our position in the world, has been adversely impacted because of the failed policies of the Biden-Harris administration. Because of the failed policies of the Biden-Harris administration, our position at the global level has been severely adversely impacted. Domestically, we have suffered tremendous losses, but we still are in a position to bounce back and to continue being the greatest country in the world and to continue being the most powerful country in the world. And with Donald Trump coming back to the White House, I think we are going to bounce back. Okay? So we know that China is competing with us, competing and trying to defeat us, but we will continue to be the greatest, and we will be even greater than the greatest. Okay? So China is a powerful country. We know that. Okay, it's a very powerful country in the East, and the U.S.-China relationship is very complex. Very complex. I mean, just look at the volume of trade between the two countries. It is enormous. And we, as the United States, we want to have a strong and peaceful relationship with countries all over the world. As Americans, we the United States, we want to make sure that we have strong and peaceful relationship with various countries, big and small, all over the world. And so the U.S. ambassador to China, that role is so important. And I think that David Perdue is an excellent person for this job. Okay, as the U.S. ambassador to China, David Perdue would have an extremely important role in the world. So this is what Donald Trump had to say about David Perdue. Okay, I'm going to read Donald Trump's comments. Donald Trump wrote, Tonight I'm announcing that former U.S. Senator David Perdue has accepted my appointment as the next United States ambassador to the People's Republic of China. As a Fortune 500 CEO who had a 40-year international business career and served in the United States Senate, David brings valuable expertise to help build our relationship with China. He has lived in Singapore and Hong Kong and worked in Asia and China for much of his career. In the U.S. Senate, he served on the Armed Services Committee. He was the chair of the powerful Sea Power Subcommittee. He also served on the Foreign Relations Committee, the only Republican to serve on both committees. He will be instrumental in implementing my strategy to maintain peace in the region and a productive working relationship with China's leaders. Great paragraph here. Finally, Trump said, David has been a loyal supporter and friend, and I look forward to working with him in his new role. I just read the whole comment. This is amazing. And, just focus on the final sentence. David has been a loyal supporter and friend. Loyal supporter and friend. And I look forward to working with him in his new role. We have seen, my friends, if you pay attention to all the different people who Trump selected for various roles in the administration, you'll see that each and every person who Trump selected, there's one common theme, and that is loyalty. The True Patriot is writing, we need loyal people. Absolutely. We need loyalty. Okay? There's loyalty. The theme is loyalty. If you look at all the people that Donald Trump selected, they are all very loyal. Loyal to Trump, loyal to our country, and loyal to the American people, loyal to the America First agenda. So this is truly great. This is truly great, my friends. David Perdue, a loyal supporter and a friend, and I think he's going to be great. And David Perdue also wrote that he is truly honored to accept President Trump's nomination to become the next U.S. ambassador to the People's Republic of China. And David Perdue wrote that he understands the gravity of this responsibility and he looks forward to implementing President Trump's strategy to make the world safe again and to represent the United States' interests in China. This is great. Now, I have to share with you something. Some of you probably know this already. I'm not sure. But I'm going to share with you this, okay? I had the wonderful opportunity to meet David Perdue in person. And do you know what year I met him? Any idea? Any idea? Friends, any idea? What year it was when I met David Perdue? Just make a guess. If you actually search on Facebook, if you search my name and you also search David Perdue's name, you may see my photos with David Perdue. I think I'm going to share that on YouTube. Any idea? Misty says 2014. James says 2018. One Texas Miner says 2018. Freshly says 2019. I met David Perdue in 2016. 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I met David Perdue. Back in 2016. David Perdue came to Wisconsin, and I have photos with David Perdue, Senator David Perdue, and I'll post those on YouTube afterwards. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see some comments here. Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, I can. I will share. I will share those photos afterwards. Okay. Freshly is writing, toss if invited to all the exclusive events. Thanks, Freshly. It was great meeting David Perdue. Trust me. People see politicians on TV. They hear politicians on the radio. People see the different political ads and all that. But to truly have an understanding of the nature and the personality of a political figure, it's important to meet that person. Sometimes you get a pretty good sense in the first meeting. Sometimes you have to meet that person multiple times before you truly understand who that person is, what that person stands for, the personality, the temperament. So I met David Perdue in 2016. He's great. David Perdue is great. Let me see if I can share the link here. Hold on. I'm going to look up some photos here. I'm going to share a link and let me know if you can click on that link, okay? Budget Biker is leaving. Budget Biker is saying, need to go. Really enjoy the content, man. Thank you, Budget Biker. I appreciate you supporting this channel. Hold on. I got to share this link with you. Okay. Let's see if I can share this. Give me 1 second, okay. All right, so I just shared a link. Are you able to click on that link? Please let me know if you're able to click on that link. It's going to take you to my Facebook page where you can see my photos with David Perdue. Oh, you're not able to click on that link? Oh, okay. Let me do one thing. How about I post, can I post the link in the, let's see. Can I post it in the comment section? I don't see that. Okay, not able to do it. Okay. Let's do one thing. Hold on. Let's try something else, okay? Okay. Let's do one thing. Are you able to go to Facebook and just type the following words? Just type Tausif Anam, David Perdue. Just write my name and David Perdue's name, because that should bring up our photos in the search results. Okay, Saray is saying, can you post in the description? I can try to do that. But can I do it right now in the middle of a live chat? I don't know. How about if you go on Facebook and you click on, Tausif Anam, if you just write Tausif Anam and David Perdue in the Facebook, in the search box on Facebook, that should bring up the search results. Let me know if you can do that. One Texas miner is saying, I would if I had Facebook. Okay. Anyone else tried that? Then you can also find my page. It's actually Perdue with an E. It's P-E-R-D-U-E, not P-U-R. It's P-E-R-D-U-E. I don't know. I'll wait for more responses. One Texas miner is saying, I'm not too tech savvy. That's okay. Misty is saying, yes, it came up. So Misty, you've seen it? It should come up. Just if you just type Tausif Anam David Perdue, it should bring up on Facebook. Misty's saying it's with your mom. Yes, my mom was at that event too. Yes, that is correct, Misty. Misty found it. Yeah, all you have to do is type on Facebook, Tausif Anam David Perdue. Misty is saying, "Oh, you look so young." Okay, yeah, yeah. It was 8 years ago. I didn't have as much gray hair as I do now. Okay. By the way, 78 likes right now. Can we take it up to 100? That'd be so great. So Misty found that. Misty found those photos. That's great. Thank you, Misty. Anyone else? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, Misty, just hit a like on Facebook once you check it out. Tammy is saying, at least you have hair and a full head of. Yes, I have hair, so I'm grateful for that. Freshly, thank you, Freshly, for your support. All right. By the way, let me just give you an update here. I need 120 more subscribers to get to 10,000. Can you at least help me get 20 more? Maybe not 120 tonight, but maybe 20 more. 20 more would be great. 20 more subscribers would be great. Then we'll have 100 left for a different day. Okay, now it's 118 more. Okay, so I am getting Misty's notification on Facebook. I see Misty has liked. Yeah, Misty, thank you for liking those pictures. I appreciate that, Misty. Thank you. All right. So, by the way, that selfie that you see on Facebook, my selfie with David Perdue, Mr. Perdue was holding the camera. So he was holding the camera, and we took that really nice selfie. It was my camera, but he's a really nice person if you meet him in person. Okay, what a great guy. Yeah, he took that picture with my phone, so I appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to continue with my live stream. Rebecca is asking, what about Kash Patel? Is he already in? Well, Kash Patel has been nominated to be the FBI director. I think he's going to get the support that he needs. Yeah. I think the Republicans overwhelmingly support Kash Patel. I think he's great. Suresh says, finally found it. Well, that is great that you found it. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me continue with the conversation here. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, I have more to discuss, so I'll continue moving forward here. Rebecca is asking, who is replacing Matt Gaetz? You mean in the House? We don't know that yet. At least I don't know that yet. Who's replacing Matt Gaetz in the House? I don't know that. But for the role of the Attorney General, after Matt Gaetz, withdrew his name, Pam Bondi has been selected. Pam Bondi has been selected to be the U.S. Attorney General. Freshly is asking, Toss, if any thoughts on crypto? Well, Freshly, I am not prepared to talk about crypto. I'm not a crypto expert. That's something I'll tell you. I'm not an expert on that topic. I will not try to pretend to be something that I'm not. I am not an expert on crypto. So I don't want to talk about crypto just because I don't know much about it, Freshly. I understand there's a lot to learn when you talk about cryptocurrency, understanding Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, but really, I'm not an expert. So that's all I can tell you. On Facebook, I see a lot of my friends and people I'm connected to on Facebook, they'll write about crypto. They are excited. When Bitcoin surpassed 100,000, they were like all excited, and a lot of new people were jumping in and getting into the business of cryptocurrency. But I'm not an expert, so I will learn more about it, I think, because obviously it's something that is catching people's attention. There are lots of public policy questions surrounding cryptocurrencies. So in the near future, I hope to read and learn more about it. But I know very little. I'm not an expert on that. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, my friends. Please subscribe. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll continue. By the way, we are not even at the 2 hour mark yet. We are 1 hour 56 minutes into the live stream, and more than 21,000 people have already watched this live stream. Okay, so do you want to say cheers? This is a great live stream, I think. I mean, more than 21,000 people have watched it in less than 2 hours. So if you want to say cheers, please do that. AC is asking, Tosif, will you be buying Trump's new cologne? I just saw that, AC. I literally saw that today, that Donald Trump has a new cologne out, and Trump watches, I am a fan of watches, I'll tell you that. I like, I'm not a serious watch collector. I'm not one of those people who have dozens of watches. But I have quite a few watches, not a whole lot, not 20 watches or something, but I would probably have more watches by now. Wristwatch, I'm talking about wristwatch. I would probably have more watches by now, but sadly, the Biden-Harris inflation affected me so much that in the last few years, I could not think about, in the last couple of years, I couldn't think about, I saw a lot of nice watches, and I just said, not the right time to buy. Although I did get, thanks to my mom, got a Bulova that was 2022, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so Trump has Trump watches, Trump has Trump cologne. So AC is asking, if I'm gonna get the new Trump cologne. Sounds great. Sounds great. The new Trump cologne. It does sound great. If the Trump name is attached to a product, okay, I think I can feel confident that it's a good product, because I think Trump will only attach his name to a product if it's a good product, right? I mean, we all agree. So, I think Trump cologne and Trump watches are going to be great. But yeah, Bidenomics severely hurt me, okay? Severely. I can tell you that. And I know I'm not the only one. Bidenomics has been an absolute disaster for hardworking people. Saray is saying Bidenomics, it's working against us. Absolutely. Heidi is here. Hello, Heidi. Good to see you. So yeah, I would love to get like a Trump watch and Trump cologne, obviously. It would be great. But Bidenomics has really hurt has really hurt me financially. I got to tell you, I'm not the only one. So many Americans have been severely hurt because of Bidenomics. High gas price, high grocery bill. It's crazy. Rent going up, insurance premiums going up, everything's going up, right? Hopefully things are going to get better. But we have suffered so much in the last 4 years. Yeah. So let's see. My friends, once again, subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay. So as I was saying, I had the wonderful opportunity to meet U.S. Senator David Perdue in 2016. I have photos with him. He visited Wisconsin, and if you meet him, and if you hear him speak in person, you are absolutely going to like David Perdue. He's great, and I'm so glad that Donald Trump has chosen David Perdue to be the next U.S. ambassador to the People's Republic of China. I think David Perdue is going to do great. Really, I strongly believe that. Do you think that Perdue is going to do great? Why don't you share with me your thoughts in the live chat? Do you think David Perdue is going to be an excellent U.S. ambassador to China? Let me know, my friends. Let me know your thoughts. I want to see your comments in the live chat. Rosemary is saying yes. All right, great. Thank you, Rosemary. Heidi Smith is saying yes. Rebecca saying needs to be very, very strong and smart. I think he is. I think David Perdue is very strong and smart. All right, who else? Okay, Misty is saying yes. All right. Okay. Donald is saying, you doing good job. Thank you. Well, thank you, Donald. I appreciate your support. Heidi Smith is saying true. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're going to support David Perdue. I think he's going to be great. And Donald Trump obviously has chosen the right people for the job. So, all right. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about a different topic. But before I get to that, I just want to take a look at the poll that I'm conducting. The poll question is, should daylight saving time be abolished? You can vote yes, you can vote no. Any thoughts on this? Should daylight saving time be abolished? If you have not voted yet, please do so, my friends. If you have not voted yet, please do so. 196 votes. Okay. Sue Ellen is here. Sue Ellen says hello. Sue Ellen from Brazil. Thank you for being here. Reboot is saying Trump has chosen a strong representative to send to China as ambassador. Absolutely. I agree. Okay, my friends. Let's see how many more subscribers I need. So I need 111 more subscribers to get to 10,000. So close. So close, my friends. So close to reaching the 10,000 subscriber milestone. Will you please subscribe if you have not done so already? Maybe I'm not going to get 111 subscribers tonight, but can we at least get 11 more subscribers? How about just 11 more, so that we have 100 remaining? How about just 11 more subscribers? Okay. Freshly is saying, I'm sharing the channel. Thank you, Freshly. Okay. All right. There's something else I want to talk about, but I'm also going to be watching the results of the poll that I am conducting right now. The question is, should daylight saving time be abolished? Now, here's what's going on. Reportedly, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, okay, and they have been chosen by Donald Trump to run the Department of Government Efficiency. Excuse me, I gotta drink some more water. Okay. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they have been chosen by President-elect Donald Trump to run the Department of Government Efficiency. And so, in short, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy's assignment is to take a look at the government in general, look at the federal government, and try to identify inefficiencies. So they are going to try to figure out where the inefficiencies are, what are the areas where there's unnecessary spending, is there a lot of red tape, how can unnecessary regulations be cut? I mean, so in short, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they will be looking at improving efficiency in government by cutting fraud, waste, and abuse and unnecessary spending. And so Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, reportedly, they may be looking at daylight saving time and, in order to determine whether daylight saving time should be abolished. I mean, do you think daylight saving time should be abolished or not? Okay. Do you think daylight saving time should be abolished? (201 votes). 76% people so far have said yes, daylight saving time should be abolished. Okay. So, okay, let me ask you one question. Do you so when you say daylight saving time should be abolished, do you mean that the changing of the clocks, do you want to be on standard time for the entire year? Let me ask you this in the live chat. Do you support standard time for the entire year? Do you support standard time for the entire year? Okay, Terry Bryan is saying, I did accidentally pick yes on abolish. Please change my answer. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Thanks for letting me know, Terry. Terry Bryan. Jesse is writing, I don't think daylight savings time should ever be taken away. It tells you what seasons we're in. Okay. Well, I expect to hear different viewpoints here. Okay. I'm not saying everyone's going to be thinking the same way. Everyone's going to agree on the same option. I understand that there will be differences of opinions, and that's fine. You know, we are a country where we have diversity of thoughts. All right, let's see some answers. Okay, Candy is saying standard for the entire year. AC is saying, I like my mountain time because it doesn't apply to Arizona. Okay. Well, thank you, AC. Okay, so here's what I think. I think we should have standard time throughout the year. Some people will say that there should be daylight saving time throughout the year. So I think, okay, here's what I think. It's very obvious that most people believe, not just most people, but an overwhelming majority of people believe that daylight saving time should be abolished. Now, some people think that it should be standard time throughout the year, so no switching of the clocks. Okay, so no spring forward, no fall back. I think people overwhelmingly agree that daylight saving time should be abolished, meaning like the changing of the clocks. But there are those who think that standard time should be followed throughout the year. There are those who think that daylight saving time should be followed throughout the year. I believe that standard time should be followed throughout the year. That's what I believe. I mean, you can let me know your thoughts. I believe that we should follow standard time throughout the year. Standard time. So absolutely forget daylight saving. We're not going to spring forward in the spring. We're not going to fall back in the fall. It should be standard time throughout the year. So right now, it is standard time. Whatever time we follow right now is standard time. I think this should be the time throughout the year. Yeah. I mean, really, changing the clocks twice a year, it's really a pain. It has some negative health effects. For example, children have a real hard time adjusting with the change, the time change in the spring and then in the fall. Okay, the circadian rhythm that we have, the circadian rhythm, okay, the sleep cycle, it gets disrupted, and children have a hard time, and the seniors, they find it really problematic because senior citizens, a lot of senior citizens have health issues. They take medications, and if they take medications, they may have to take medications at certain times during the day. So once you are changing the time twice a year, it can be very difficult to adjust. So in the spring, you spring forward, right? You change the clock, and then it might take weeks for a senior citizen to adjust to the time change. And then a few months later, you change the clocks again in the fall, and then it becomes very difficult to adjust the sleep cycle and the meal schedule and the medicine schedule all over again. So really, I think it's really problematic. Okay, it's really problematic. So I support standard time throughout the year. Some of you may support maybe daylight saving time throughout the year, but I think no matter what you support, standard time or daylight saving time, I think people agree that we must get rid of the time change. So whatever time you pick, just follow that time, standard time or daylight saving time, and just let's keep it throughout the year. I support standard time, not daylight saving time. So I believe, in my humble opinion, that we should follow standard time throughout the year. So anyway, there is a possibility that DOGE, which is Department of Government Efficiency, run by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, it's being reported that they may take a look at this and perhaps abolish this practice of changing the clocks twice a year. Okay, so I think that may be coming soon. My friends, if you have not subscribed yet, will you please subscribe? 10 more subscribers to get to 9,900. 110 more subscribers to get to 10,000. Will you please subscribe? I would appreciate that, okay? All right, okay. Okay, my friends. So we're going to wait and see what Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, what they do. Are they going to eliminate daylight saving time? Are they going to abolish daylight saving time? We have to wait and see. Okay. All right. So, these are the things I wanted to discuss. If you have other things you want to talk about, please ask me questions. This is open discussion now. Ask me questions. I wanted to, just pretty much open up the floor. I mean, obviously, we all have discussion throughout the live stream, but now there were a few topics I wanted to discuss. I've mentioned all the topics, and now it's just whatever you want to talk about. See, I finished my cup of tea. I finished a bottle of Ice Mountain. Now I'm starting a different bottle of Ice Mountain. Sharice says, you look very tired. Well, Friday night, I had a good and productive week. It was a productive week, but it was a very busy week. And so I'm a little exhausted now that we're past midnight, and we are 2 hours, 17 minutes into the live stream. So I've been talking for a long time, 2 hours and 17 minutes. So my throat is dry, and so I may look a little exhausted. That's okay, right? Alfred is writing, you from Central America. I am not from Central America. I'm not from Central America. I am originally from Bangladesh. I have, I came to the United States as an immigrant, and I'm a naturalized American citizen. Okay, so I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm not from Central America. I'm originally from Asia. Okay, I'm from Asia. So yeah, Liz is saying Tosif is great. Well, thank you. Rebecca is saying current supply chain issues, who's going to be in charge of that? So to have a strong supply chain, we need a strong Department of Transportation. And so Sean Duffy, former congressman from Wisconsin, he has been selected by Donald J. Trump to be the Secretary of Transportation. So Sean Duffy, former congressman from Wisconsin, if he gets confirmed to be the Secretary of Transportation, I think he's going to work really hard to improve the transportation sector and to help solve some of the supply chain issues that we're having. Saray is saying, what time zone are you in? I'm in the Central Time Zone. So it is 12:20 a.m. right now. 12:20 a.m. Okay. All right, my friends, let me do one thing. Let me end the poll that I'm running. Shall I end the poll, or do you want to continue voting? By the way, I'm so hungry. I had dinner. It was hours ago, and then I started this live stream, and we have been live streaming for 2 hours and 19 minutes, and now I'm hungry again. So I'm gonna have some food. One Texas miner says I'm getting hungry too. I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna eat. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna eat and do live stream. Can we do that? Misty is mentioning vodka again. Misty, I told you, and Misty knows. Misty is joking. Okay, I didn't have any vodka. I mean, this is bottled water. Okay, it's not vodka. Anyway, I'm gonna have some of this. AC says, "Go ahead and eat." Yeah. All right. So Ray's saying, "Who needs sleep?" No, I don't need sleep. I may look a little sleepy, but trust me, I don't need sleep. I'm gonna have it. Who wants this? Rebecca is saying, "Why are you up so late?" You know why I'm up so late, Rebecca? Because I love this community we have here. I love this community we have here. And I don't want to miss doing live streams. Okay? I rarely skip live streams, okay, on a given day. So, I mean, I'm in the Central Time Zone. Some of my friends are in the Eastern Time Zone, and they are still up. So, I'm still up. Terry Brown says, "Yummy crackers." I'm not going to have a whole lot of crackers. I mean, you won't believe. See, I've got this whole stack here. I can eat all of these. Probably won't be good for me if I eat all of that. So I'm going to have one more for now. By the way, this is not the reason why I am doing my live stream in the dining area. Okay? I'm just doing it because I just thought the lighting is better here. The lighting is better. You see those lights behind me? There's a light overhead, a light like right here, okay, right above me. There are more lights there. It's just a better lighting. Okay? It's not because of the food. Okay, I could have taken these crackers to my other room too. Misty is saying, "See, now I gotta go downstairs and see what we have to eat." Well, just open up the refrigerator, or just, maybe you have some packaged food, some dry food. By the way, when RFK Jr. becomes the Secretary of Health and Human Services, he's going to make sure that we are eating the highest quality food in this country. He's going to make sure that the food industry, makes a lot of changes to make sure that the ingredients that they put in various food items, those are, healthy ingredients and not just, useless chemical stuff, right? All kinds of unnecessary ingredients. Okay? Healthy food. Healthy food. That's what RFK Jr. is going to focus on. Caris is here. Caris McAvoy. Well, thank you for joining, Caris. By the way, did I pronounce it correctly? Is it Caris McAvoy? AC is saying, yeah, no preservatives. Preservatives are bad. Natural food, live close to nature. Live close to nature. Misty is saying, I have cheese. The cheese balls are good. Anything with cheese is good. Okay, that's good. Good food. Well, I don't know if it's healthy though. All right, hold on. Okay, Caris is saying you pronounced it correctly. I think Paris, but with a C. Well, thank you, Caris. Appreciate you clarifying that. And I'm glad I pronounced your name correctly. Okay. Let's see. Ken is saying you all are making me hungry. Well, this is the time. If you're up past midnight, then obviously it's easy to feel hungry. It's easy to feel hungry. By the way, I got to share with you that we are 2 hours and 26 minutes into the live stream, and so far more than 26,800 people have watched this live stream. More than 26,800 in 2 hours and 27 minutes. This has been great. This is great. I think our momentum is back. We just have to maintain that momentum. By the way, 4 more subscribers needed to get to 9,900. Once we get to 9,900, we will need 100 subscribers more to get to 10,000. So I don't know if we can get to 10,000 tonight, but we surely can get to 9,900 subscriber mark. 3 more subscribers. Who will be those 3 subscribers to help this channel get to 9,900? Share with me your support. Share with me in the live chat window. If you are just subscribing, share that in the live chat window. Say, Tosif, I just subscribed. Misty is saying, okay, I'll be right back. Gonna go make popcorn. This is so great. Popcorn sounds great. I don't have popcorn at home. I wish I did. I'd have some. All right. My friends, 3 more subscribers. Can we get there? AC Cruz is asking, Tosif, are you on X? Yes, I am on X, formerly known as Twitter. I will tell you my Twitter name, okay? Okay. So on Twitter, meaning X, you just have to write Tosifanam on X. So just write Tosifanam. And you'll find me, okay? If you find me, please hit follow on X and then I'll know. The journey to justice is here. Our friend Rachel from Waukesha County writing, just got here, morning all. Terry is saying, I already shared it on Twitter too, okay. AC is saying, you can announce when you're going live so more can follow. I will do that, AC, thank you. For the past few weeks, I have been starting live streams without prior announcement, or maybe very, you know, not like a big announcement. Maybe I'll announce like 10 minutes before I start. But what I'm going to do going forward is try to announce hours before I start a live stream. Okay, put up the thumbnail on YouTube, set up the live stream, set up a poll question so people can know that, hey, Tausif is going to be live at 10 p.m. And I'll try to announce that on X, on Facebook, and other social media, platforms. So AC, thank you so much. Yeah, I did think about it, so I'm glad that you you feel the same way, that I should announce before I go live. Okay. So follow me on X if you have not done so already. Oh, Misty, you followed me on X. I'm gonna hit follow there. Who else? Okay. All right. Angela, AC Cruz, also on X. I'm going to follow. Yeah, okay. All right, great. Let's see. 2 more subscribers to get to 9,900. Is it so hard to get 2 more subscribers, my friend? People watching, 97 people watching right now. 129 people watching right now. The number just went up. So can we get 2 more subscribers? 2 more people who will subscribe and help us get to 9,900. See, I'm so hungry, but I stopped eating those crackers. Okay? I feel like eating more crackers, but I'm not going to do that. I said, okay, 3 is enough. I think I just had 3. So AC is saying, wow, Tausif, I'm going to watch your Fox and Friends interview you did last year. Well, thank you, AC. Yeah, on my X profile, on my X app, I pinned it at the top of the profile. And this is from June 2023. So please do watch that interview and let me know what you think. Okay? 2 more subscribers to get to 9,900. Can we get there? Subscribe if you have not done so already, my friends. All right, let's see. Okay, one Texas miner is asking, Tausif, do you ever listen to conservative talk radio? If so, which ones do you listen to? So I don't get to listen to radio a whole lot. So, I'll be honest about it. I'm more of a reader. So I read news. Usually on my app, usually on my laptop or my tablet, I read news. I see something, I read it. I'm more of a reader. And then, of course, I watch news on TV. I watch Fox News quite a bit. Radio, I don't get to listen to a whole lot. When I'm driving in the car, I sometimes have on my phone, because I have the app, I usually have Fox News on. So so I have TV on in my car, on my phone. So I may be driving and then I have Fox News on my phone, and my phone is resting next to me It's being charged because I've got the wire connected, so it's charging. And I just listen to live TV as the same way that you would listen to radio. So the same way you would listen to radio, I listen to live TV. So I do that. And so I don't get to listen to actual TV, actual radio a lot. But I loved Rush Limbaugh. Okay, I loved Rush Limbaugh. What a huge loss for our country that Rush is no longer there. Rush Limbaugh, a truly amazing conservative radio personality. So yeah, I don't listen to radio a whole lot. And I used to listen to, not every single day, but I used to listen to Rush. He was the one I would listen to the most. Okay, but most of the time I'm actually listening to live TV in the car. Okay, so yeah, that's a long answer to your question. Terry is asking, is your picture on Twitter with glasses on, sunglasses? So my picture, those are sunglasses. Those are sunglasses, actually. Those are Maui Jim sunglasses. Are you familiar with the Maui Jim brand? Those are my Maui Jim sunglasses. Super light. Sometimes when I'm wearing those sunglasses, I forget that I'm wearing sunglasses, okay? Very light, very light. You don't feel like there's anything on your face. Very light. Let's see. Okay. Jim is saying Chicago in the chat. Well, Jim, good to see you. Thank you for being here. By the way, one more subscriber to get to 9,900. Can we get there? Please let me know. We're past 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're getting close to the 3-hour time mark. This is so great. Jim is saying your future is so bright. Wear your sunglasses at night. Well, thank you, Jim. Words of encouragement from our friend Jim in Chicago. Your future is so bright. Wear your sunglasses at night. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, we miss Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh. We miss Rush. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Rush Limbaugh. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Candy is writing. Okay, let's. Candy and Misty are laughing because of Jim's comment. Your future is so bright. Wear your sunglasses at night. All right, Jim. So any more questions for me? Okay, connect with me in the live. Connect with me on X, my friends. I'm checking for notifications here. Let's see who's here. Rebecca. Okay. Well, thanks to those who are sharing my X posts, reposting and liking. I thank you for that. So Jim, you're writing about a podcast. Let me ask you, do you have a podcast, Jim? Do you have a podcast? Since you mentioned one. Give me 1 second. Jim says, I'd like to have a 30 to 60 minute podcast with you. Well, thank you, Jim. Thank you so much. So I'll tell you one thing. On this channel, previously, if you go back to, I think, June, July, that time frame, you'll see that I had a total of, and if I'm not mistaken, 13 guests, maybe 12, most likely 13. I had 13 guests on my channel, not all at once. I invited 13 conservative leaders, some elected officials, some candidates, some conservative, Republican Party leaders. And I had one guest per live stream for, I think, total of 13 live streams. And those were going really well. I didn't have as many subscribers back then, okay? I just had a few subscribers, not a lot of subscribers, but those live streams were really good. It was just me and the guest. So there were a total of, I think, 13 guests, so 13 different live streams. Now, in recent months, I tried to do a live stream with one of my friends who is a state representative. He's an elected official in Wisconsin. He's a state legislator. I've known him for many years. So I invited my friend, and we had a real issue with the connection. But it was not about the internet connection on my end. It was not about the internet connection on his end. I think it was when Florida had that big storm. Not the first one, the second one, that big hurricane. And it was the day of the landfall when that big hurricane made landfall in Florida. And the weather was bad, you could see on TV reporters covering the news of the hurricanes and the devastation. So I don't know if it was because of that we had a real issue with the internet connection. For whatever reason, on YouTube, we were in the preview mode. So I was there. I could see him. It was split screen. So on one side of the screen, I was there. On the different side of the screen, he was there. And we could talk to each other in the preview mode. But every time I tried to click go live, it just wouldn't work. Anyway, I assumed that maybe it was, it was probably something to do with the weather, that big hurricane making landfall in Florida. I obviously don't know if that had an impact on like YouTube or internet in the country in general. But anyway, that's what I assumed because it was a massive storm. At a later date, I tried to do a live stream with him again. I invited him back. Same issue, couldn't go live for whatever reason. And then I just gave up. I said, okay, I'm just going to do solo live streams. But I would love to have guests. I would love to have guests on this channel, to talk about variety of topics. So because of those 2 episodes of severe internet issue, I just decided not to think about bringing any guest on my channel this year. But in 2025, I'm hoping that I'll be able to bring some guests. So Jim, because you raised the topic, I just gave you a long answer. So I would love to have podcasts with guests, but, you know, 2024, and 2024 is coming to an end. But this year, I'm not planning to have a guest, and I'm not planning, to do a joint live stream or anything. And it's only because of the internet glitch that I faced. But I'm thinking 2025 I'll do that. So Jim is asking, what secondary language do you know, Tassif? Well, Jim, Bengali is my first language. Bengali is my first language. English is my second language. Okay? And I can also understand and speak in Urdu and Hindi. Okay? From the same part of the world, Asia, Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, from the same part of the world. So Freshly is saying it's going to happen tonight. What's going to happen, Freshly? You're saying it's going to happen tonight. What is it? Did I may have missed a few comments. I may have missed a few comments, so. Oh, wow, we have crossed 9,900 subscriber mark. In fact, only 97 subscribers are needed to get to 10,000. Only 97 subscribers are needed to get to 10,000. And we are 2 hours and 46 minutes into the live stream. This live stream is getting close to the 3-hour mark. So I don't know if we can get to 10,000 tonight, but we will get there. Maybe at the next live stream, maybe over the next couple of live streams, hopefully. There's no guarantee, but we can hope, right? We can hope. We can hope. So, okay, how about we just type, let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Can we write that? Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Will you write that as a show of support? Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Frank is here. Hi, Frank. Good to see you. 98 likes so far. Just 2 more likes and it'll be 100 likes. I think we can get there. Just 2 more likes. Hit the like button, my friends. It's easy. Hit the like button. Gerlina is saying 10K. Yeah, I want to get to 10K, but it might take some more time. Probably not going to happen tonight unless I get overwhelming support. Maybe the 100 people who are watching, maybe they'll all hit subscribe button. Fuzz is here. Fuzz is Aaron. Right, Aaron? Is it Aaron? Fuzz, your real name's Aaron, right? I think I remember that. Frank says, let's get to 10,000 subscribers. It'll be such an amazing milestone if we can get to 10,000 subscribers. It'll be truly amazing. 99 likes. Can we get 100 likes? Freshly saying 10K, 10K, 10K. Thanks, Freshly. All right. Let's get as many subscribers as possible tonight. Even if we don't get to 10,000, let's get as close as we can to 10,000. And maybe we'll get to 10,000 during the next live stream, right? Maybe we'll get there during the next live stream. AC Cruz is saying, hit the like. Yes. Misty says 10,000 likes. Well, Misty, 10,000 likes would be great, but right now we're thinking about 10,000 subscribers. Frank is writing TTTT. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate the support. Wow, we are getting so close to the 3-hour time mark. This has been a great conversation. Would you agree that this has been a great conversation? Heidi is writing 10,000 TTTT. And would someone please write what TTTT means? I know many of you know, but would somebody write what TTTT means? For the new viewers who are tuning in for the first time, they don't know what TTTT is. Would you write what it means? Misty is writing, Tossif tells the truth. Absolutely. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. AC is writing, Tossif tells the truth. Thank you. Journey to Justice. Our friend Rachel is writing, Tossif tells the truth. Freshly is writing, Tossif tells the truth. Gerlina is writing, Tossif tells the truth. Thank you for your overwhelming support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. So we are just few minutes away from the 3-hour time mark. Wow. I'm going to try to wrap up this live stream, my friends. Should we continue for 8 more minutes? 8 more minutes? All right. Okay, let's see. Should daylight saving time be abolished? 230 votes. I'm going to end the poll. 230 votes. The question is, should daylight saving time be abolished? I'm going to end the poll, but will you please vote if you have not done so already? Vote in the poll that I'm conducting, my friends. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. So, the question is, should daylight saving time be abolished? 230 votes. 76% said yes. 23% said no. The question was, should daylight, hold on, I'm going to write it down. Should daylight saving time be abolished? 230 responses. 76% said yes, 23% said no. So 76% of the people support abolishing daylight saving time. And so, yeah, I agree. Daylight saving time should be abolished. And I support staying on standard time throughout the year. So that's me. Now, I said, I think it was it one Texas miner who asked the question, will Trump be able to abolish the Department of Education? One Texas miner, are you still listening? Are you here? One Texas miner, you're here, right? Was it you who asked that question? Yes, okay, one Texas miner is saying yes. See, I wrote down that question. So your question was something like, will Trump be able to abolish the Department of Education? Let me tell you, it is very difficult to abolish a federal agency once you've established it. It's very easy to establish a new agency or an office or a division, but when you want to abolish a government office or a government division or an agency department, it's very, very difficult because government has a tendency to grow. It's easy to increase the size of government. It's very difficult to shrink the size of government. So the question is, will Trump be able to abolish the Department of Education? I think it's going to be Very challenging, very challenging. However, Donald Trump has been elected the President of the United States to make drastic changes, to make big changes, to do big things. We have seen administrations after administrations doing tweaks here and there, making small changes here and there, taking some incremental small steps on this issue, on that issue. I'm just speaking in general, okay? But Donald Trump, he talks about draining the swamp. He talks about doing big things. And so this would be a big step to take if Trump can abolish the Department of Education. Now, it's going to be very challenging. But you know what? Let's focus on the main issue. Government is big and bloated. There's a lot of unnecessary spending. There's a lot of inefficiency. There's a lot of fraud, waste, and abuse. Let's identify those inefficiencies and let's increase the efficiency. Let's cut down unnecessary spending. Let's combat fraud, waste, and abuse in government. If we can do that government-wide throughout all federal agencies, it'll be a big accomplishment. The issue is not just the Department of Education. There are problems in each and every government department. So we have to look at the overall federal government and try to reduce unnecessary spending, cut red tape, increase efficiency, and combat fraud, waste, and abuse. So yes, Department of Education, it's a very big mess. And I know that many people would like to see the Department of Education abolished, but let's focus on the bigger issue, which goes beyond one department. Let's look at the overall government and let's try to increase efficiency and cut back on unnecessary spending. So, I think that the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, that is being led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, I think they are going to do great work. So a lot of anticipation about what the new administration will look like, at what speed they are going to accomplish what they want to accomplish. I think Trump is moving at a really fast pace. Trump is moving forward at full speed. I think he's going to do great. I think his administration is going to do great. So, One Texas Miner, I hope that answers your question. It's a very complex topic. Abolishing, a federal agency is very challenging. And I know people want to see the Department of Education to be abolished, but we'll see going forward what happens. But I understand that Donald Trump and his administration has a strong commitment. The new Trump administration has a strong commitment to increasing efficiency and cutting red tape and cutting fraud, waste, and abuse and unnecessary spending. So overall, the Trump administration wants to make America great again. So with that, my friends, we are just 1 minute away from the 3-hour time mark. I want to wrap up this live stream for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining. Thank you so much for spending 3 hours here with me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Okay. It's been a great live stream so far. We are just let me see. We are just 83. We are just 83 subscriptions away from reaching the 10,000 mark. So obviously it's been a great night so far. Lots of support from all of you. More than 31,000 people have tuned in for this live stream altogether in the past 3 hours. So I appreciate all of your support, my friends. So thank you so very much. I hope you'll all stay connected. And Misty pointed out 103 likes tonight. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I see 102 on my end, so I don't know. Maybe it takes, 103 now. Misty, thank you. 103 likes. So I appreciate the support. So please stay connected with me. I will be coming in front of you with more live streams, more podcast episodes, more short videos, and a lot more. So thank you so very much, everyone. May God bless you all. May God bless our President-elect Donald Trump. May God bless the new Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. So my friends, together we will make America great again. Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful night. I will be back again soon. Thank you again.